Hi guys, time out to the trail here. Today we are doing the Ohio View Trail, and we are starting at the north end of the trail right off of Ohio 260. It is a blazing 32 degrees out here. Supposed to be nice though. It's going to warm up to somewhere in the low 50s, so it won't be too bad.
It'd be nice to see, we've been doing a lot of summer hiking this year, so it'll be nice to see the difference of the trees and just actually how the woods have changed. And we had some high winds earlier this week, so just kind of wondering how many blowdowns there's going to be. But
yeah,
we'll see you here on the trail.
Before we get started, I just wanted to show you guys that at this end of the trail, there really is nowhere to park. There's room for one vehicle, and that is it. Keep that in mind if you're going to do this as a day hike or if you're coming with a group. Like most of the Wayne National Forest trails in the Marietta district, it looks like we're going to be following the yellow diamonds today. Just about a mile in after we passed that creek, climbed a decent sized little hill and came across this cute little stone bench. Okay, so just about 2 miles in, coming from the northeastern side of this trail, we come to an intersection here, and we're going to follow that sign and keep going until we get back to State Route 7, and that'll keep us on the Ohio View Trail. But over here we have the Jackson Run Trail, and that is about a 3-mile trail, give or take. That'll take you to Archer's Fork.
It almost seems like it's raining, but it's all the dew coming off the trees when the wind blows. It's kind of neat.
Here is a game of limbo you do not want to lose. Poison ivy vine.
Yeah.
I don't know, this time of year, is it still active or whatever? Is it still going to get you?
I don't know. Who knows? That's a question, and maybe some feedback you guys can give us.
Yeah, leave a comment. When does poison ivy stop being so poisony? Okay, so we come out of the woods a little bit and stumbled upon what looks like a power line access trail. But what I wanted to show you is, because we were about ready to take the wrong path, is just to make sure when you're moving right along, when you do come to an intersection, look for those blazes. Because we are going to take that path there on the right. And who knows where that would have took us. They just keep getting bigger and bigger. Do not touch the trees. Looks like a grumpy cat hiding in that tree.
Starts coming out, I'm running.
If it starts coming out, I'm knocking you down, then running. Okay, so we're about at the halfway point here, just a little over 4 miles, and we're going to stop and have lunch. It's been a beautiful fall day.
Yeah.
Sun is shining, leaves all over. Couldn't ask for a better day to hike.
A little bit of breeze, but it's not too bad out. It's about maybe 40 degrees, I think.
I don't know.
So.
It's definitely warming up. We're shedding layers as we go along.
Yeah, we are. Can't wait to eat lunch.
We have a road crossing here. Not sure if it's a county road or a township road, but it's Road 22. And our trail continues on over there. Okay, so after crossing the road, the blazes get few and far between. So definitely be on the lookout and try to keep your eye on the trail. Another thing to note though, is that we come across a section of private land. There's a sign that actually said entering private land, stay on trail. So be aware of that too, and make sure you do stay on trail at this point. This wouldn't be a section where you could just camp anywhere. I don't know how long this section is before you get back into Wayne National. But since we're on the private property right now, the blazes are, I don't know, we've seen one. And actually, since we've seen that private land sign, we haven't seen any blazes. The only reason we know we're even still on trail is because of the hiking app I use. Oh, we found one. Yeah. Started to worry that we might be trespassing. So the section without blazes pretty much follows that road over there. So I guess if you can see the road, you'll know you're not lost. Jurassic leaves.
Yeah, they're big.
Not the kind of wildlife I want to find on the trail.
No, what happened was it seems like it got hit by a car on the road up there, because you can tell the back leg is broken. And it just laid there to rest.
She didn't make it very far.
No, she didn't make it very far.
Oh. We have made it back to Wayne National Forest. No longer on private land. Nothing is more awesome than coming across a good old blowdown on the trail. Nothing more awesome except realizing the trail veers off to the left. That was a good moment.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, the trail actually ventures off to the right, but we're going to take a second and do the small overlook spur trail here and see what the view is. To see what we can see. And we have made it to the top of the hill. You can see the river and all the industry on the other side. We are really up there, and it's a really nice view through the trees. I'm sure in the summer you wouldn't be able to see a thing. We're fortunate enough to where most of the leaves are gone.
Well, it's a pretty view.
It is pretty. I wish it was a little bit clearer.
Yeah.
But the river looks huge from up here.
Look how small the cars are.
Yeah.
We must be up here pretty good. Good ways. I was stuck to the back of Brandy's leg.
Some bright green moss.
Oh, some bright moss.
I know the video doesn't really do it justice, but really here's a better view of the river.
Yeah.
Down on the trail a little ways than what we saw up there at the overlook. At least here you just see trees and river without the plant across the way. first real rock formations we've come across.
Yeah. Pretty cool looking. Kind of cool. Ooh, little holes back into here.
You can definitely see where the water's done some carving to them. Okay guys, we did it. Another trail complete. There's the kiosk at the southern trailhead, which says this trail's about just a little over 7.5. We actually came up with 8.5. So here's the trailhead right on Route 7. There's some parking places across the road there. Pretty nice trail.
Alright guys, we just got done. It was about 8.5 miles. It was pretty well marked. Plenty of water sources throughout this whole trail, which was nice. Streams. And nice little water streams. And also, it had some parts in there that were kind of sketchy. I wouldn't take any little ones on this trail at all because it was pretty thin and kind of steep if they would fall. But overall, it was a pretty good trail.
It was a pretty easy trail. The elevation was mild. There were some ups and downs, but they had a lot of nice switchbacks, so it wasn't, it wasn't too exerting. So no. It was nice. Nice little trail, nice little day hike for sure. Yes. Want to note that there are no campsites on this trail, and there were some places you could probably pitch a tent. You would have to do some work to get it ready though, but definitely not a trail for camping unless you were on your way to that Jackson Run trail and heading over to Archer's Fork and making a longer trip out of it. Good day.
Yeah, so thanks for watching Time Out to the Trail.